Hello to anybody watching this on the replay. We're gonna let a couple people roll in here. Today we got the new update for MPC Live 1 and X, and its biggest feature was the DrumSynth. Actually, I think the DrumSynth was pretty much its only feature, but it's pretty dope, and we're gonna check it out today. Like I said, we're just going to let a couple people roll in and then I'm going to get going. And what you are hearing play right now is the DrumSynth. And yeah, this is one that I tweaked. I just started with a preset and then went from there and started making modifications. And that's what we're going to do again. Okay, I think we're going to just go ahead and get going. Yeah, if you're out there, say hey, tell me where you're from. Okay, so this is a program that I made with the DrumSynth, and if we switch back to the other one, it's one of their presets. Here we go. Okay, this is their preset, and just for context, I got a loop that could play in Reaper. Okay, that's theirs, and we're going to switch back to mine at the end of the bar. Yeah, I think mine kicks harder, so it just sounds a little smoother. But we're going to go back to theirs, and we're going to start from here, and we're going to turn off the loop of the sample. Okay, so you open Program Edit, and this is the mixer. I have the multi version of DrumSynth, so you have all 8 pads here. Here at the top where the numbers are, you can either solo or you can mute by touching one of the numbers. Okay, simple enough. You can also control the levels. You can select which one you're on. Here's the snare, and you can just use the main wheel to adjust it. Okay, of course up top you got the presets, but y'all probably want to see the engine. There's the engine. So if you tap on one of the tags, you can see it's got the bars for it to have more than one feature, it'll take you through the plugins that are on that pad, and so you know if they're on over here. Like the distortion is not on, but if we hit that, now the distortion's on. Okay, and so we could turn off the compressor and the transient shaper, and that changes it completely. Okay, and it's the same for all the different the hi-hats. You can tap. I think they all got 4 screens. Okay, when you're all the way over here, you only see 1 through 5. Tap this till you get to number 8, and then the next one would be the mixer. Okay, on the mixer screen, I already showed you can mute stuff and set the levels and whatnot. You can also go to the effects page, and it gives you a list of what effects are currently being used on each pad. And you also have the sends. And it looks like on every pad there's 3 sends: reverb, diffuser, and delay. And I believe that's it. Yeah, back to mixer from there. So I like this preset, but there are a bunch of others. This is the folder for trap presets. So let's listen to a couple of them real quick. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. So a lot of them have useful things on some of the pads and not so useful on other pads. So you got to find one that maybe you just like the kick, or you like the snare. Just find an item. Just find an item that you like and make it a starting point. I'm telling you, I've been wanting to, I haven't gone over to the folder for acoustic kits. You gonna let me? I thought they had one. Let's try a 90s. Let's try tape A. Trying to see them all. Okay. What's machine? No, they did not spell with the S. They probably could have got 16 CR. Okie doke. I think we're gonna go back to Urban. And okay. Start at the top. think this is the one I made mine from. Real quick, let's compare that. Back to theirs. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just start here. You know what? Let's actually mute everything except for the basic kit. Let's just get it down to kick, snare, and hi-hat. There we go. Okay. So you can use the Q-Link button. There's 4 pages. First page puts you over on this screen. Second page puts you in the bottom half. Third page puts you over here, and the fourth page will be there. This third page is a good place to start. Actually, let's start here. Model is on 80. Natural A. Hard 2 sounds pretty good. Clips a bit much. We could do that. So apparently I haven't messed with it yet, but you can have a second velocity, which I believe is for your softer velocities, and you could target like an LFO to one of these other parameters. Actually, I did do it with a hi-hat earlier. An obvious one is to put it on tune, and you can have, you know, as you hit with different velocities, you can have it change the pitch. Okay, it's tuned to an A flat. Let's try some different tunings. Yeah, I think I like G. Yeah, right there. Okay. Mess with the decay. It's like a ADR envelope, basically. Holds like how long it holds. The area right around the transient. Sweep. Unless when we turn it all the way up for a second. Okay. I don't like a lot of that kind of sound in my kicks generally, but they do add a little bit of punch, so it's about finding the right mix. Okay. Click. huge on click either. It's just like a high-end batter hit, beater hit, but it also helps add some punch. Hi-hats off. Okay. Turn the hi-hats back on. And let's go to the next page. We got our transient messer. Okay, make the transient white less when you turn it down. Let's mess with the shape. A little more in your face, going clockwise. The sustain. So you can really use this to make some cool sounds, to sound design really. And what I have been finding is that you're going to end up coming up with kind of, for the most part, old school sounding things, but you could take these sounds and export them and layer them and or add effects to them to, in my opinion, make them sound more modern that way. So the distortion is off. Let's turn the distortion on and turn the mix up. I'm going to blast it for a minute, and we're going to mess with the high cut. It's the high cut on the distortion. Okay, and now we're going to turn the mix back down. All the way off. Slowly bring it up. Okay. Let's this 3 times, go to the pre-shape. I like it to the right. Okay, let's drive it a little bit. Threshold. When you turn it up, you get some phasing going on. One more time. Turn the mix down just a little. else we got? EQ. Mid-high they got set to 1.93 and -3.5. Let's blast that guy up and see what we're listening to. Yeah, I like it cut. Mid-low they got cranked at 120. Let's mess with its frequency and see if we bring it down if it won't serve us a little better, because we changed the tuning a little bit. There we're talking. Yeah, right around 90. Quick, let's check our mixer, make sure we're not clipping. Okay, we're all kinds of clipping. By 6. Go back to program edit. Before we mess with the volume, I'll see if we just catch it with this compressor here. Turn the ratio way up and bring the threshold down. And then we'll hit it with the output. We're going to let off the ratio a little bit. And when you got a red clipping line, you can tap it just like in your DAW. Okay, so we're gonna squish them a little more. Bring the threshold down, and then we'll bring up the output. Check that out. Not good. Okay, so let's go to program edit. Do we got just a volume on the first page? That son of a bitch is just going to keep on. Alright, I guess we're going to have to actually go to the mixer. I think it's what pad are we on? We want to be on C. It's these two hits I have at max velocity, but you want your max velocity hits to not be clipping. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Just turn them all up. That'll help us set it. We're still clipping by about 2. So let's turn this guy down about 2 more. Right at 0. So program edit, go shift, volume turn down 0.2 more, track mix. Still just barely clipping. Turn it twice again, and then I'm going to turn this whole thing up in Reaper. There we go. Okay. Back to program edit. Check out this guy. Turn him down just a little bit. Okay, let's start out by messing with the model, and that is your first Q link on top. Whew. Where's that natural? What? I'm gonna give it a try. It sounds like ass. Let's try tuning this thing up real quick. What did I tune the kick to? I turned it to G, didn't I? Yeah. Well, you don't have to tune to the same note. Yeah, that's stupid, but it should be in a key that you're thinking. That's what was causing all the friction. What they're calling the skin. I don't know why they want to just call it a top mic. Noise is probably the rattle underneath. So, with the snare in particular, this would probably be like a top mic, and this would be a bottom mic. Let's see what we got here. Noise color, maybe. Try it down. Yep, it's darker. Noise decay. How fast it goes away, basically. I don't really like that. Noise loose. Oh, you can tighten it up. It sounds a little bit like a shaker when you do that. In stereo, we're going to leave it up the middle. Keep it in mono. Or dual stereo, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Now, I'm going to mess with the shape on this transient designer, whatever they call theirs. It's that attack shape you see here when you touch the cue length. And then we're going to mess with the sustain. So sustain's really turning up that shaker sound. Attack will be your transient. It really pops like that, but you don't want to overdo your snare. You want it to pop it. Okay, distortion. Oh my god. Let me. I didn't have the transient master on that whole time. It's fucking hilarious. How we doing? Okay, just checking on the stream, making sure we're still broadcasting. Oh, no. That actually sounds pretty good. What we did in silence. Alright, let's bypass the distortion. Okay, let's mess with that pre-shape. Okay, to the left. To the left made it a lot brighter. Wow, I would have thought the opposite. Almost sounds like a gunshot when you go to the left. And to the right sounds more like the echo of a gunshot. Let's mess with the threshold. Give some drive. Alright. Got the mix all the way up, but let's mess with that high cut. And we're going to try turn the mix down, but I like how it's sounding. Okay. Alright, they got the highs. Let's just leave their EQ settings where they're at and mess with the gain of each one and see where we're going with things. Let's cut that high out real quick. And the mid high 4,000. That's, yeah, we need that mid high. Okay, mid low. And we're going to turn down this guy. Okay. That brings us all the way back around. I wonder. Most of the skin. And and hit the color one more time. Okay, we're gonna head over to the mixer and see what they got going on for send effects. Uh-oh. I hadn't even opened this page yet. Okay, so I'm guessing, no, these are just the setting for the send effects. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave those alone for now. The reverb is not super long, 1.4 seconds. We'll mess with the low cut. That's this one. Alright, now the mixer effects. So we're just looking at sends. There we go. They got the reverb here on the snare. Blast it. Diffuser is this guy. I'm gonna blast him. Okay. Small increments by hitting the shift. Sweet. Yeah, that's that. Some context here. Let's engage this loop. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. At least you could see some of the features if you're thinking about doing the download, or if you're thinking about getting an MPC. It's a pretty cool new feature that they have released yesterday. And I'll turn this down just a little bit more. There we go. And so yeah, you can do a lot with it. And me personally, most of the sounds end up coming out not quite textured enough for my taste, because they're really clean synthesized sounds. Even the noise sounds are synthesized, so they have great punch. What I will probably do myself is export these and blend them with some other more textured sounds and make some very unique drums from this and that being combined into one. And if you are interested in learning my process for doing something like that, leave a comment and we'll make a video on it. But yeah, I'm real excited. This gives me a whole new sound source for sound design, and you can't beat that. You can never get enough. So thank you, Akai. It's an awesome update. I really appreciate it. And until I talk to y'all next time, y'all have a good one, and remember to treat all your people really well. Peace out, y'all.